Hey folks, I'm out here with my good friends at goHUNT, and we were sitting around at the lunch hour talking about, what question do you guys get? Well, we get this. And they asked me, well, what question do you get, Randy? Well, I get this. The most common question both of us get is from the person who's coming out on their first Western big game hunt. And it's kind of a general question of, can you tell me the things I need to know? Well, I can tell you a lot of things that helped me that I wish I would have known, but I'm going to boil it down to 5. Even though my list is probably 50, I'm going to give you 5 things that I think would be really helpful. Western hunting is a glassing game, so good optics are really helpful. I'm talking from your binoculars to your rifle scope to your rangefinder, if you get a spotting scope. But having good optics is only half of that equation. Here's the other half. Know how to use your optics. The guys here at goHUNT have done many articles about how to effectively use your optics for Western big game hunting. Go out there and read some of those articles. Good optics, but know how to use them. Number 2. Be mobile. Move around a lot. Don't just stay in the same place all the time. And here's why. Whether it's elk, whether it's mule deer, whether it's pronghorn, the animal densities in the West are much lower than what you might be accustomed to in the Midwest or in the East. And you need to be moving around to locate where those animals might be. The West is a huge, vast landscape, and there's not an animal on every little square mile of it. Sometimes you got to move 5 miles, sometimes only a half mile. But be mobile, it'll increase the likelihood that you'll have some encounters and you'll find some of the species you're looking for. Number 3. Know your animal that you are hunting. And you might say, well, I'm hunting elk. Yeah, I know. When I say know your animal, what I mean is know as much about that animal and what that animal needs during the week or the 2 weeks or however long it is that you are out hunting them. Because they have specific needs and you're going to find them wherever it is on the landscape that satisfies that need during your hunting season. So there's 4 basic needs, just like us. Food, water. For humans, we call it shelter. For animals, we call it sanctuary. And then they have a seasonal need. You will find them on the landscape in this location or that location based on where on the landscape this primary need can be satisfied. But first, you have to know what the primary need is in the period that you are hunting them. Food might be a primary need, say in September. But maybe sanctuary, when your tag is good in November, maybe sanctuary is the primary need. So know what the primary need is and know where on the landscape they will go to satisfy that need. Number 4. You notice I didn't say be a triathlete. I didn't say be a marathon runner. Just be in decent good shape, okay? And here's why. If your level of conditioning and fitness is better, you're probably going to have a better experience. You're going to come out here, you're going to enjoy it more because you're not aches, pains, blisters, everything else. And the more you enjoy it, the harder you're going to hunt while you're here, so the likelihood of success will be higher. Number 5, experiment. So what do I mean by that? A lot of people, they come out and they have a plan. All right, I'm going to go sit this meadow. This looks like the greatest spot for a mule deer or an elk to come through. And they sit there, and they sit there. And the hunt's passing by. The days are ticking. Experiment. Go out, explore a little bit. Don't let yourself get caught in the rut. You are out here in a new place, a new location, amazing landscapes. Go explore it a little bit. don't be afraid to experiment. Experiments are where you possibly fail, but you most likely learn. And points number 6 through 10, maybe 6 through 99 for me. Have fun. That's a high priority when it comes to hunting. And I'm sure you're saying, well, Randy, here you're talking about all this work, you know, I got to acquire some new equipment, I got to acquire some new information. Where can I go do this stuff? Well, that's why I do all this in partnership with goHUNT. They have an amazing gear shop where if you need to upgrade some of your equipment, you can do that. And all these things about knowledge and information, their strategy articles, their maps, all these things that they put out there, go out to goHUNT.com, and if you're a member of the Insider, you're going to have access to all of this stuff. And if you do that, I can assure you, when it's all over, you'll have fun. Good luck.